Good evening, Cardinal fans. We're on the time travel machine again. If you're watching this, you're watching it after the fact. This video is not live streamed. It is taped. The live stream is on NFHS, so if you were watching the game live, that's where you saw everything happen. The Lady Cardinals are getting ready to take on Academy for the district championship. After this game, our Cardinal boys will be taking on the Academy for the boys district championship. Both teams are guaranteed to go on to regionals at Cherokee on Thursday, but whether or not you win this game determines where and who you're playing as far as the bracket goes. Win the game and you're probably playing the Texoma Red Devils or Texoma Lady Red Devils as far as that goes. As far as the loser bracket goes, we're not even going to talk about it. We're going to think positive. The Academy, a team that the Cardinals have never played. The Academy for Classical Christian Studies has existed for 10 years. Turpin has never faced them, as far as I know, in any activity of any type. Now, I don't know about all of the OSSAA activities. We might have faced off against them with something like robotics or choir or something like that. But as far as sports go, between softball, baseball, and football and basketball, we have not. Cross country, there have been athletes at cross country meets from this school. This year they actually had a pretty good season. Their girls did. They finished 10th in the state. So we've run against them, but that's been it. We've never faced them on a court or on a field. This Academy team played last night against Okeene. Our Cardinals played against the against the Okeene boys. And Academy and Okeene had an interesting game. It started out with Academy bursting out to a 12-2 lead, mostly off of defense, and then going the other way. Ended up being a pretty low-scoring game. The Academy is a private Christian school. Sometimes with private schools, there will be some things that you'll pick up on, and I'll try to highlight some of those things as this game gets to going. The Academy doesn't play a lot of full-court anything. They'll do some half-court trap. They'll do some half-court zone. They like to sit in a 2-3. One of the reasons they'll sit in that 2-3 is they like to sit back and let some of their bigs patrol the baseline. Down in the middle on that 2-3 zone, you'll see number 33, Maya Beasley. The sophomore, last night, by my count, had 9 blocks. Yes, 9 blocks in basically one half. She got into foul trouble and barely played in the second half. Came in to start the second half, went out with her 4th foul, and then came in and got a 5th foul very quickly in the second half. The Academy was able to win without her after the 12-2 lead. Okeene gradually started to claw their way back into the game, but never could make up the deficit enough to come back and tie Okeene. So Okeene played some full court, but the full court defense that Okeene played, nothing near what the Lady Cardinals can show. And so watching the game yesterday and looking forward to today, a couple of things that I'm looking for. The Lady Cardinals full court defense, I think, is going to be just too much for the Academy. The Academy is tall and long, but the Cardinals have a lot of long, tall players as well. Abby Buller, Megan Weber, Jada McGowan. They got a lot of reach. And so Alyssa Peters will get in there and bang. And with the bigs that the Academy has, I don't see that they have a real edge. As far as shooting goes, the Academy struggles a lot with their field goal percentage. Due to the struggles with the field goal percentage, they end up getting a lot of rebounds. They are a hustle team. They don't give up on plays, but they're not the quickest team. And I don't think they're used to the kind of pressure that we'll see from the Lady Cardinals. The Academy played a very soft schedule in going down and breaking through that schedule. The win percentage for their teams was somewhere around 33%, which is extremely low. We're going to go ahead and get ready for the national anthem, though. We'll pause for the moment.
We honor our country with the playing of the national anthem. like to welcome everybody here to Okeene, the home of the Whippets and Dock Lane Court. We'll begin with the starting lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard. That will be the Academy Griffins.
All right, starters for the Griffins.
Number 10, Sydney Kitchen.
Number 10, Sydney Kitchen.
Number 12, Joy Miller.
Number 12, Joy Miller.
Number 13, Kara Shutt.
Number 13, Kara
Number
Shutt.
32, Claire Wilkerson.
32, Claire Wilkerson.
Maya Beasley.
And number 33, Maya Beasley.
And now the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Turpin Ladies.
And now your Cardinals. Number 1 seed in this district tournament. Sophomore, number 1, Jada McGowan.
Number 2,
Senior, number 2, Kemper Post. Senior, number 3, Abby Buller. Junior, number 11, Megan Weber. And senior, number 22, Emily Estes. Cardinals putting a lot of experience out on the floor. 3 seniors, a junior, and a sophomore. Cardinals this year, as you know, lost some pieces from last year, some all-conference players, but replacements came in the form of some move-ins, and freshman Alyssa Peters stepping up. Macy Strain and Jada McGowan coming in from Goodwell and Forgan, respectively. Cardinals with a different style of play this year. Last year it was a lot of inside-out play and driving. This year it's been emphasis on the full-court defense and transition game. Weber facing off against Wilkerson. Wilkerson gets the tip. Beasley has it, hands it off to Shutt. Cardinals into their man-to-man immediately. McGowan tips a ball. Kitchen is the best guard that you'll see for the Academy out there. She can drive. She will shoot from outside. She'll come inside right away. They try to go for a backline cut for her. Kitchen can't hold on to it. Looks for Beasley to try and bail her out. Beasley can't haul it in on the baseline. And the Cardinals short-circuit the first possession by the Academy. The Griffins unable to score, and the Cardinals will set up. The Academy will set up in a 2-3. And right off the bat, ball's taken away from Megan Weber, but Megan's quickness allows her to get back into the play and take it away from Miller. Kemper's got it up top now. You'll see a lot of similarities defensive-wise with this team compared to what Moreland did. However, this is a much younger team and a lot less experience than Moreland. Buller's open for a three-pointer. McGowan gets the rebound off Buller's miss, takes it away from Beasley. Weber goes for a long jumper, can't get it to hit. Cardinals get 1 second chance. Beasley ends up traveling with the ball, coming down with the rebound, but she's on her knees, and the Cardinals will get another opportunity. So 1 long possession for the Cardinals. They keep getting extra opportunities. Buller underneath, loses the ball trying to go up. Not sure if you could call that a block by Beasley. She ended up with 9 in the last game. Beasley's all the way out top. Beasley's not a big offensive weapon. This Academy team only averages around 34 points a game. Not a very high-scoring team. That's right in line with the Cardinals' defense normally allows. Cardinals scoring around 44 a game. Miss on the jumper. Kemper's got the rebound. Cardinals coming in a hurry. Look for the Cardinals to push pace. I'm not sure what the game plan is, but Weber gets a ball knocked away. Shutt getting hands on it. And Cardinals trying some things out here, working in these early possessions. Still no score for either team. Kemper looking to get inside. Ball gets knocked away by Shutt. McGowan out to Buller on the side. Into the low post for Estes. Estes to Weber. Weber penetrates in deep. Weber loses her footing and goes down, and it'll be a travel. These referees allowed a lot of contact yesterday. Shutt brings it up the floor. Over on the edge to Miller. Back to Shutt. Kitchen's trying to free up some space, comes through an elevated screen. Shutt takes a long three and hits it, and the Academy is on the scoreboard first. Academy really setting up that zone far out. Cardinals having a hard time holding on to the ball here. Third time they mishandled the ball. They've held on to it, though. Buller's got it. Estes is trying to call for a lob on the backside post. Miller steps out to post. Give and go to Kemper. And Megan will go for a long jumper. It's a miss, but Emily Estes is right there. Emily gets the rebound, goes up. She'll get fouled, I think, by Shutt. Could be Beasley. That'll go against Shutt. That's her first. Emily gets to shoot 2. First foul of the game goes against the Academy. Just under 3 minutes in, Cardinals get on the scoreboard. Academy likes to keep games down in the 30s. They average just over 30, and their defense allows around 30. So you'll see, like right now, Kitchen's got the ball, but she's walking it up slowly. This is a team that's built for taking things slow, trying to use their height and length. They try for a lob inside. Nobody's there. Both teams in the process of kind of feeling things out. If it were an MMA match or a boxing match, you'd say right now you're figuring out your opponent's timing. Inside to Estes. Estes looks for Weber inside. Weber gets another ball knocked away. Kitchen gets behind the Cardinal defense. And an easy layup for Kitchen. Back to a 3-point lead for the Academy. Cardinals getting some balls knocked away on passes right now. Still figuring things around. Buller distributes it to the baseline for Estes. Weber comes down with the rebound. McGowan to Kemper. Don't discount the long 3-hour bus ride getting here. And sometimes it can take a little bit for a team to get their sea legs underneath them. Estes steps up. The senior drains another 2 points and has the Cardinals back within 1. 5-4. Kitchen bringing the ball down. Kitchen's got it. She's looking, but there's nobody available, so Beasley will take it. Beasley up top. Beasley, again, very big, but not a real big-time offensive weapon. She does her work on the defensive side. A lot of movement right now from the Academy on defense, trying to work the Cardinals man-to-man, trying to free up some openings. They free up Wilkerson, hit her on the quick pass, and the gap is found in the Cardinals' defense and leads to 2 more points for the Academy. Kemper in the corner. Estes is set up at the low post, then pops out to the short corner. McGowan back to Kemper. Kemper will go for 3 and drain it. Tie game. One thing about the 2-3 zone is it's going to leave the 3-point line open with just a little bit of ball movement. Either the corner or the wing is going to come wide open, and Kemper takes advantage of that, using that senior experience. McGowan knocks a ball from Kitchen, just about takes it away. Knocks one from Shutt. Shutt recovers it in the backcourt. Jada goes for the 3-peat, and this time the referee decides he's seen enough contact from Jada. He'll go ahead and call that one. Coach Schmaltz will go ahead and run 2 new girls in. Buller and Weber will get a quick break. Academy will throw it in from the sideline. Shutt has it, looks in deep for Kitchen. McGowan isn't going to let Kitchen get that shot off easily. Kitchen's listed as a freshman, but she shows by far the most aggressiveness of any of the guards for the Academy. She drove a lot against Okeene yesterday. This drive is able to net the second foul against McGowan and gives Kitchen the chance to shoot 2 fouls. She makes the first, gives Academy the lead again. Megan will come in. Jada will take a break and rest those 2 fouls. Kitchen shooting the second. Rattles around. It's a miss. Alyssa Peters, who just came in, has a ball popped from over the top of her by Manstrack. Alyssa's going to have to do a little bit more on the block out, apparently. Referees are allowing quite a bit of contact. Kitchen picks it up out at the top to Wilkerson. Now to Shutt. Shutt to Wilkerson. They do a give and go. Wilkerson can't get it. Strain gets knocked out of bounds. But it was last touched by her, and so the Academy will throw the ball in from right underneath the bucket. Shutt looking for somebody and gets it back to Kitchen. This offense really runs through Kitchen. Even when she doesn't have the ball, she's one of the main weapons they're looking for. They'll run some give and go with Wilkerson, number 32. That's Beasley back up at the point. Cardinals do a switch. This Academy offense really flows around. There's a miss on the shot. Megan Weber blocks the follow attempt. Megan on the run, and she's going to draw a foul on Beasley. Beasley tried for another one of those blocks. She got a pile of them yesterday. Megan, using good form, though, protects the ball as she goes up, and the contact from Beasley will draw her first foul. Megan hits the first. It's a tie game again at 8. Megan's second shot is true. Cardinals have their first lead of the game. Cardinals putting that full court defense back out there. Full court man-to-man. Cardinals with a lot of speed. We'll see what the Academy has for speed. We know that they run some cross-country, so we can expect them to have good cardio in this game. Peters overplays, almost gets it away from Beasley. Beasley looks ahead. She knew that Kitchen would be going baseline. She had the right idea. Oh, and the Academy puts up a 2-2-1 press. The similarities with them and Moreland continues. Moreland running that 2-2-1 against the Cardinals. Kemper gets it in the middle, penetrates, looks backside for Weber. The pass just a little bit deep. Cardinals a little bit out of sync. Opportunities are there. Just got to put everything together and get the shots up. Estes and Kitchen will get contact. That'll be a foul against Emily. That's her first. Third team foul on the Cardinals. 2 fouls on the Academy. We're at 81 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Academy doing a good job right now, staying with the Cardinals, converting on offensive opportunities, and the Cardinals a little bit out of sync. Cardinals have been able to run away from several opponents here in the last several games. Kitchen shot's no good, but they're able to track down the long rebound. Manschreck hits it. Now Wilkerson. Wilkerson running right ahead like a block from a fullback. Wilkerson just essentially pitched it back to Kitchen and took off toward the goal, with Kitchen falling behind her. If anybody comes in contact with Wilkerson, that is an illegal screen. Not sure if it would get called or not, but you're not really allowed to do that. Strain up the floor to Weber. Weber almost loses it again. Cardinals struggle a little bit hold on the ball here. Kimber back to Megan. Megan penetrates baseline, gets contact against Beasley, but no call. Emily wide open for a jumper. It's a miss. Emily tracks it down. Emily in the short corner. Out to Alyssa. Cardinals get another opportunity. Strain. Oops. Strain tries to go to Weber on the short corner. Unable to get to it. And we're going to have a travel. Kemper did a great job coming in and getting a hand on that ball. Manschreck is unable to handle it. Falls down to her rear end, and that'll be a travel. Cardinals have the ball with under 20 left to go, and we're in a dogfight here. 9-8. Fitting that it be on Okeene Whippet's court. You'll see their mascot. If you're unsure what a whippet is, it's like a greyhound, and so the dogfight analogy holds. Strain's got it. Only 3 seconds left. Strain will put up a floater. And we'll end the first quarter. Back and forth game, kind of messy for the Lady Cardinals. Who's your Cardinal cheerleaders? Stats for the first quarter brought to you by the amazing and awesome Addison Hogg. Jada McGowan has a rebound, 2 fouls, and a block. Kimber Post has 3 points, a rebound. Megan Weber has 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. And Emily Estes has 4 points, 2 rebounds, and a foul. So Cardinals getting some fight out of the academy. Second quarter starts out. You've got Buller, Strain, Post, Peters, and Weber on the floor. Cardinals struggling to get the offense going, and another pass deflected away. These academy girls, I've mentioned it, they're long and they are tall. Playing that 2-3 zone, what can happen with a team like that is, if you're not careful, those hands in the passing lanes really start to come back to haunt you. The way to defeat it is to use good passing, pull and stretch that defense like you're playing with a Stretch Armstrong, looking for gaps or using penetration to get inside. Kitchen fights it out with Strain. Again, the referees are allowing a lot of contact. Kitchen takes it away from Strain up top while Mason was looking for somebody. And the academy has the lead again. Kemper up top now. Buller's at the high post. They'll get it to Peters. And the Cardinals, facing this academy defense, go ahead and pull way back out and reset. Academy's really stretching out that 2-3. If the Cardinals will attack inside, maybe the high post, there's a lot of options here. Cardinals have used several different strategies against defenses like this year. Peters is wide open, gets a beautiful pass from Post. Alyssa might have heard some footsteps, doesn't get the short bump to fall, but the ball gets knocked out of bounds by the academy. Kemper gets it back into Alyssa. Cardinals distribute it around. Strain's got it up top. Macy will drive in, gets a floater to fall, and gives the Cardinals the lead again. 11-10, 6.5 left to go in the first half. This is not an elimination game. This is for the district championship. Whoever wins this gets some hardware and is on the side of the bracket that you're really coveting. They try to go inside for Beasley. Ball's loose. Peters will fight for it, and it's a jump. Coach Schmaltz will run the 2-man rotation. Bring in Estes and McGowan. Peters and Post will take a break. Coach King doesn't have as much bench. Oh, Kitchen goes inside, throws it around, puts up a quick shot. Macy tries to haul in the rebound. I think it would have gone out of bounds off of Kitchen, but Macy wasn't going to take any chances on it. Tried to grab it, but just couldn't reach it in time. Kitchen really throwing her body around. If you watch what the academy is doing, a lot of referees would call this illegal screening, but these referees today are letting these girls play. This is playoff time, and you got to earn this win. Rebound bounces around. Megan comes down with it. Megan bringing it in the front court quickly. Out to McGowan. Back to Strain. Buller popping up to the wing. She had set up in the corner for the transition. Cardinals are playing 4 out. Now they're going to go ahead and run some cutters. Buller sets the screen at the high post. Macy will get it to Megan. Megan penetrates in. Looks for Estes, but the pass is way too low. Bounces off the shoe. Kitchen coming the other way. Kitchen really likes to push pace. Macy and Kitchen have been battling the whole game, and Macy's going to get called for a foul. That'll be the first of the quarter. Kitchen is the main offensive weapon for this academy team. They don't get a lot of points, and so they're going to look for anything that's close to sure, and Kitchen is the closest thing that they have to it. That's Sydney Kitchen. Kitchen lists as a junior. I think I mentioned she might be a freshman, but she lists as a junior. She's very quick. Notice Coach King used an interesting strategy here. He does not have his team rebound on free throws. Kitchen makes the second. McGowan into the front court, gets it to Buller on the wing. Weber's at the low post. Estes had started to come across the high post. Cardinals have used a lot of high post against 2-1-2s at some of their games, or against 2-3s. But right now they're working a 4 out. Strain cuts across to the corner. McGowan has it now. McGowan back up top. They hit Strain in the corner. Strain goes baseline, puts up that floater, bounces around and in. Cardinals starting to use some penetration from Strain to get some points on the board and have a 2-point lead now, 13-11. Cardinals did not go into their full court defense there. They go backside, McGowan tips it away. Weber's got the steal. McGowan coming in quick, not letting the defense set up, and Megan will get the bucket. Megan beat Academy's team down and got the shot off before anybody could get set up. Some instant offense from the junior, and the Cardinals with their biggest lead of the game, 15-11. Drive in by Manschreck, now out to Beasley. I've pointed it out several times. Beasley may be big, but she doesn't go inside and set up in the low post. They try a back cut, or a pick and roll, sorry, with Julie Broom. They like doing that with Wilkerson. Problem is the passing accuracy just isn't there. Miller comes back in. Cardinals on the floor. You've got McGowan, Buller, Strain, Weber, Estes. McGowan cutting through. Now Estes. Estes looks at high post and gets it to Megan. Megan right now is cutting through the Academy defense. It's hot knife through butter time, and the junior has the Cardinals up by 6. The gaps in the Academy zone are just too big. Academy going with those back cuts. They set up like they're going to do a pick and then just take off. There's not really even a roll to it. And it works out for 2 points for Academy. Coach Schmaltz is going to take a timeout and talk things over. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. The Academy came into this game, in case you're wondering, they're a 12-11 team, so just over the 500 mark. They've done it against a very soft schedule. You don't get to choose. I mean, you do get to set your games, but you don't know how good your opponent's going to be. The Academy's opponents only have 163 wins combined compared to 295 losses. The Cardinals teams having almost 240 wins combined. So Cardinals have played a much harder schedule, and the Cardinals' opponents hover right around 45% win percentage. So the Cardinals have had not the most challenging schedule this year, not like some of the other years, but still much more challenging than the Academy. So hopefully that experience in the battle testing will pay off for the Cardinals. McGowan sets up, it's wide open for 3, battle for it, pops out, and the ball squirts through and ends up in Kitchen's hands. Kitchen pushing past Kemper, misses the shot. Kemper gets the rebound. Boy, it took a long time to call that. Kitchen wrapped up Kemper from behind. I'm not sure if he was thinking about calling a jump ball, but sure took him a long time to call the foul. If only it was football season, we could have called it a tackle. McGowan out to Buller on the wing. Buller over the top to Kemper. Alyssa flashes across the high post. They use it as a decoy. Kick it to Buller on the backside wing. Now back to Alyssa. Alyssa looks down to the baseline. Academy has been so good. Their posts pop out, and they're not playing the corner or short corner. What they're doing is they're playing the passing lane. It's a risky strategy to employ, and what you can do is you can back cut against that. But the Cardinals starting to get things figured out here. Estes, quick ball movement out to McGowan. McGowan goes for another three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Alyssa fighting for the rebound against Shutt, and it'll go out of bounds. Referee says it's last touch by Alyssa, and the Academy gets another possession. Referees are allowing these girls to bounce off each other quite a bit. Only one team foul called on each team. McGowan has 2 fouls, but other than that, nobody's in any trouble. Emily follows exactly what the offense is trying to do from the Academy. Wilkerson goes for the cut. Emily using that senior experience, sticks out some fingers, gets the held of that ball and gets the steal. But she gotten a little bit too deep and steps over the timeline, so it's out of bounds. Academy will be throwing it in. Two-man rotation in effect. McGowan and Buller will take a break. Strain, Weber, Estes, Post, and Peters on the floor right now. Over to Wilkerson. Watch for it. There it is. And Kemper steps in front of it. Cardinals have figured out that trick now. You can only run that so many times against a team with this much experience. Macy's wide open for three, looking to make it rain. Can't get it to fall, but Emily's there. Megan trying to tie it up. Emily goes. Oh, good times there for the Cardinals. Unable to get the shot to fall, but they do a great job of following, getting a second opportunity, and still holding on to a 4-point lead. Underneath they go again, trying to find Broom this time. They're going for that back cut over and over. That foul's going to go against Kemper. Cardinals on the previous two possessions had taken away that play. Academy's just trying to take advantage of people overplaying or on a slow switch. And they caught the Cardinals on that one. Kemper comes over, ends up getting the foul. And 2 more points. Puts Academy right back 1 field goal behind the Cardinals. Strain on the outside. Kitchen really stepping up to pressure now. Estes dribbles inside, looks down low for Peters. Cardinals are struggling a little bit, throwing it at shoelaces, and it happens again. Cardinals tie it up, though. 84 seconds left. Kemper will be throwing it in. Quick give and go, and Strain's wide open for three. Macy trying to make it rain. Alyssa gets the rebound. Alyssa fighting through, gets it to Megan. Megan looks to spin, then kick out to Emily. Emily putting up the jumper. Bounces around, it's off. Emily fighting for it, trying to keep it alive. She's battling with Kitchen. I have no idea what they were seeing there. Kitchen will stay on the floor. I don't think she's come out yet. This Academy team doesn't have a lot of depth. Cardinals play a 7-minute rotation, but do run it quick. Trying to get it back to Kitchen, and Post takes it away. Kemper up ahead to Megan, and a little bit too deep again. Cardinals just a little bit out of sync on transition. That's come back to haunt them a couple of times here, so Cardinals have missed out on some easy buckets, but still holding on to the lead. Cardinals going full court defense here. Double team is going to cause a turnover. Cardinals using the pressure selectively to kind of throw off the Academy. Works beautifully. Kemper's going to throw it in. Cardinals have a chance to steal a bucket here before half. Alyssa had screened off her man. They go into the corner, back to Kemper. Megan drives in. A lot of contact. Referee said it had been bobbled. Oh, my word. Kitchen runs right through Macy. Macy had set up, was waiting on it. Not sure what else Macy could do. Coach Schmaltz is asking the exact same thing. Explanation over there. I wish we could read lips right now. Coach Schmaltz is saying, I can tell you right now what the thought is. Macy was there. Macy was set. Macy had time. Kitchen ran right into her, and then, not just into her, ran right through Macy. Kitchen gets to shoot 2 fouls. There's 2 foul shots. Cardinals pick up the foul. Kitchen trying to tie it up. Buller's going to come in. We haven't seen Buller a lot in the game so far. She has been playing, but hasn't been staying on the floor for very long. So you've got Buller, Post, Estes, the 3 seniors to go with Weber and Peters. Kitchen puts up the second and ties it. 37 seconds left before half. No difference on the scoreboard. A little bit of difference in the foul count. Nothing getting called on the Academy. Peters open for a jumper, puts it up. Buller fights for it, and we're going to have a push. All of a sudden, the contact's enough to call. That's only the second team foul on the Academy in this quarter. Academy doesn't play a physical defense. They're trying to keep the ball out by using guard play up top. Buller wide open for 3. Drains it. Cardinals up 20-17 now. Kitchen into a double team. Cardinals slapping on the full court pressure. Estes knocks it away. Buller's there for the steal. 7 seconds left. Inside to Weber. Weber with a turnaround jumper picks up the foul. Cardinals create a bit of chaos here in the last minute of this first half. Cardinals seem to have a gear they can kick into that I'm not sure if the Academy has the ability to stay up with, the speed and quickness that we can put on the floor. You saw it right there. Coach King is going to go ahead and pull out one of his players. That's Shutt. Shutt picks up her third. There haven't been many fouls called on the Academy, but 3 of them gone against Shutt. It's a miss on the free throw. Beasley battles for it along with Estes and Weber. And we'll go to the half. Cardinals with only a 3-point lead against Academy. Academy has been able to slow the Cardinals down. All right, I'm going to zoom out. This game's being played at Okeene. Okeene has a gorgeous gym, covered in their powder blue. I don't know how old this gym is, but man, you can practically smell the new car smell in here. There's some bells and whistles that I haven't seen in other gyms, but it's very, very nice here. Good place to have districts. I only wish it was a little bit closer so we didn't have to ride quite so far on the bus. Did feel like we saw that a little bit with the Cardinals coming off the bus and having to get out on that floor and play. It felt like the timing might have been affected a little bit by the long bus ride, but either way, Cardinals just have to deal with it. In case you're wondering, the Academy is based out of Oklahoma City, so not a close bus ride for them, but still a lot closer to them than it is to us. Okay, stats for the first half. I'll shut down my whining. Jana McGowan finishes the first half with a rebound, 2 fouls, and a block. That puts her and Macy Strain as the only 2 Cardinals with 2 fouls. Kimber Post has a 3-pointer, 2 rebounds, 1 foul, and 2 steals. Abby Buller has the 3-pointer. We saw that right before the half. Alyssa Peters has 2 rebounds. Macy Strain has 4 points and 2 fouls. Megan Weber has 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. And Emily Estes has 4 points, 3 rebounds, a foul, and 1 block. Coming up, the second game today will be the Academy boys against your Cardinal boys for the district championship. That is a ranked opponent. The Academy is ranked in Class A. We'll talk about that one a little more before that game gets ready to start. In case you're wondering, by the way, about who our opponent is, since you may not have ever heard of them, one of the longest team names of anybody listed in Oklahoma sports, the Academy of Classical Christian Studies, a 5-word school title, is our opponent today. They are a private school in Oklahoma City. They have 3 campuses. Their total enrollment is somewhere around 800. But for the high school, the most of that enrollment is in the lower grades, as you get with any school. But especially heavy with their elementary and their middle school. They don't call them elementary and middle school, and they don't call it a high school. Their elementary has the classical name of grammar school. They call their middle school ages dialectic school, and then the high school is called the rhetoric school. This school, again, based in Oklahoma City, does not have a school building. They base out of 3 different churches in the Oklahoma City metro area. And the high school is on North Robinson. down there in Oklahoma City. And their ADM, by the way, in case you're wondering, they're barely bigger than us. They're at about 120. Turpin normally bounces somewhere between 115 and 130. This year, we were sitting at about 114. We have a couple of smaller grades right now in the high school, but last several years we've been hovering around 120 to 124. So the schools are the same size. As a private school, in case you're not familiar, you do have to pay tuition at a school like the Academy, and their current fees, in case you're wondering, the commute's a little bit too far for anybody from Turpin, but if you're wondering about our opponent, that tuition on a yearly basis is just under $12,000. So $12,000 a year is what it costs for these young ladies to be able to attend school. And that doesn't count fees and sports and all of those things and all the fundraisers they have to do. But if you're wondering what in the world is classical studies or classical Christian education, just so happens your announcer happened to have some inside knowledge. I taught in one of these kind of schools at one point. It was a school in Stillwater that I helped start. And the difference between classical education and like what we see in a public school like Turpin is the curriculum is vastly different. Instead of textbooks that teach pieces of things and then pull those pieces together to form like a mosaic for the topics that you're teaching, for the history that you're teaching, your math and your science. Instead, in a classical education set of coursework, you will read full books. So they will read books by Aristotle and Plato, by learned and Christian thinkers, philosophers, things like that. Science traditionally is not the stronger of the things that are taught in your classical type education schools, but they will still emphasize more the historical science. Math tends to be very good in classical education in schools. They will go back to some older books that are written on mathematical principles. And in case you're wondering, these kind of schools are really, really hard. They're very challenging. If you were wondering if we were facing off against some sort of prep school that's just loading up and recruiting to be able to try and steal some titles in Oklahoma, which that's a valid thing with some of the schools that you see in some places. It's not the case with any place that calls itself a classical education. They emphasize the academics over everything else, including their sports. If you look at their gym's nice, but it's a church gym. They don't put a lot of emphasis on things that are outside of their academics. They do things like debate, speech, and theater. They put big emphasis on historical festivals. And it's a different kind of school. Very different kind of school. Not one that we have anywhere around us. And so in case you're wondering, that's a little bit of a synopsis and summary about our opponent and what they are, what they stand for. Very, very, very different school from a public school like Turpin. The other differences, public schools take everybody. If you live in the district, you get to go to school. And so you get to go to school in the place that's near where you live. Public taxes help pay for your school. Now, some of those things are changing based on the way the state of Oklahoma does stuff. But currently, still the majority of funding comes from private sources for a private school and public sources for a public school. Your Lady Cardinals are coming back out on the floor. We've got a little under 3 minutes left. Normally, I'd say go grab a break, but because everyone who's watching this is watching it as a video broadcast later and not streaming, you've taken whatever breaks you wanted to when you hit the pause button. So courtesy of the time machine, if you want to skip ahead 2 minutes, you'll be ready for the Lady Cardinals to face off against the Academy Griffins. 3 points separate the two teams. A couple of Cardinals with a little bit of foul trouble, but nobody too bad off. One starter for the Academy with 3 fouls. And basically, if the Cardinals defense shuts down Kitchen, it doesn't look like there's a lot of other offensive weapons out there, but we'll see what kind of wrinkles Coach King and Coach Schmaltz will throw at each other in this second half as we get ready for the Lady Cardinals to go ahead and face off against the Griffins to see just who gets to win a district title and who gets to enter the regional bracket next week in Cherokee on the winning side of the bracket, most likely taking on the Texoma Red Devils. Possession arrow is going to go to the Griffins. Looks like the Academy's going to keep their starters on the floor. Cardinals will go with their starters. The three seniors post Buller and Estes, joined by junior Weber and sophomore McGowan. Cardinals sticking with the man-to-man. It worked in the first half, holding the Academy to only 17 points. Kemper jumps a pass, gets it up ahead to McGowan. McGowan gets the ball pulled away. That looked like it was a travel. Miller shuffled her feet a little bit, but I guess they're going to say she didn't have control of it, and once she did, she gets tied up. Buller's wide open behind the three-point line. Buller driving in, kicks it to Estes. Estes, a lot of contact. The two seniors working together. Beautiful pass from Buller. Estes hauls it in, goes up strong. She'll draw the contact on the Griffins. That'll go against Wilkerson. That is her first. And Emily gets to shoot two. Emily's been a tremendous free throw shooter this year. Emily makes the second. Cardinals back to their biggest lead of the game. They had it at 1 point in the first half. Sorry, the biggest lead was 6 points. Wilkerson over on the edge to Shutt. Back to Miller. Miller's looking for Kitchen. Now Kitchen will drive. And there she goes. Kitchen puts out the forearm, then kicks it out on the edge. And then off the glass, Shutt kisses it in. And it's a 1 point game again. Academy they'll shoot the three-pointers. They don't know for making a lot of them. But Shutt had the chance to set up out there and gets it to fall. Megan's got it on the wing. Miller overplays it but can't pull it away. Estes, head fake, then a kick to Buller. Back to Weber. Weber drives in, a lot of contact. Beasley got a hold of her, but apparently that's not enough for a foul. Kitchen's penetrating, going against Buller. Oh, my word, ladies and gentlemen. Abby Buller stands still and gets called for a foul for standing still. Kitchen bounced off her too hard, and that'll be a foul on Abby. Abby was standing there for about 4 seconds before Kitchen got to her, and it's still a foul. That's the second time we've seen that. Strain was set up and took a charge that got called wrong earlier in the game, and this time it's Buller. I literally don't know what else the defender could do differently on that call. Some refs just want to see the defender get run over, and I guess that's what this guy wants. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is not a stream, so I can say whatever I want. I do have to sign papers for when we're a live stream. So next week we'll be on our best behavior, but for now you're getting the honest truth. That was a terrible call. So Kitchen has to come out. Manschreck will go ahead and take the free throws. She makes 1 of 2. Buller picks up her first foul. It's 21-21. Cardinals working it across, looking for an opening. Cardinals have a high post and a low post. Estes comes out. A lot of contact there from Shutt, but not enough for the whistle. You can see here, Cardinals are starting to second-guess themselves a little bit because of the inconsistent calls. Nice back cut there, but Beasley can't get it to fall. Estes comes away with the rebound, and the Cardinals are on the run. Weber down the sideline. She's looking for somebody to get it to. She gets it to Estes in the corner. Post, head fake, and then back out top to Buller. Reset, McGowan now. On the wing, back to Buller. Back to McGowan. Weber's working the high post. Estes on the baseline. And Kemper. Cardinals using some ball movement here. High post to Weber. Backside to McGowan. Kemper wide open. She'll put that up for 3. It's off. McGowan's able to pull it in. Kemper into the lane. Nice job to Weber. Kemper with a beautiful pass. Weber did her job and got open and then sank it. Cardinals come up, apply the defense. Manschreck driving in. Buller blocks it. Blocks a second shot by Wilkerson. Buller was busy blocking shots, and nobody but Estes came down to help her. By the time that anybody else got close, foul got called. So Emily will pick up one. That's her second. Cardinals are used to some superhuman efforts from their seniors, but they've got to collapse on this ball. One thing you will see Academy do, Academy does collapse well on the rebounding. So Cardinals got their opportunities on that one, but just couldn't haul the ball in and pay the price with the foul call, and the lead's only one now. Buller back to McGowan. Post across the way to Buller. Cardinals were throwing around and just making the Academy have to move. Estes was open, almost mishandles it, but then gets it back. Buller wide open for three. She hit her first. This one's a miss. Beasley fights for it with Weber and Estes and comes away with it. Schutt gets turned, gets it to Beasley. Beasley out to Wilkerson. And now to Miller. Kitchen still on the bench. Long shot, nothing. Doesn't hit rim and doesn't get caught by anybody from the Academy. It'll go out of bounds. With Kitchen on the sideline, the Academy's offense really takes a hit. McGowan up top over to Post. Then Post into Weber at the high. Megan starts to penetrate, but she was looking for the corner for Estes. Buller out to the corner. Looks for Kemper. Kemper's open. Kemper puts it in. Buller and Post work together and get the Cardinals a 4-point lead again. It feels like the Cardinals are on the verge of a run several times in this game, but just can't quite get things put together. Give the Academy credit on that. Academy gets the ball down into the block. Wilkerson was going to go up. Emily isn't going to let her have the easy shot, and Wilkerson will have to earn it with free throws. Wilkerson misses the first. That is the third on Emily. Coach Schmaltz will run the two-man rotation. Emily and Jada will get a break. Macy and Alyssa are back in. Cardinals at 4. Notice Coach King pulls all his rebounders. Wilkerson hits it. It's a gamble, but it's worked out so far for King. Macy over to Alyssa. Back to Macy. Macy will reset. Into the high post for Weber. Weber almost loses it, but regains the ball. Back to Megan. Megan out to Kemper. Ball got tipped a little bit. Buller's in there. Uh-oh. That'll get a Cardinal fan to hold their breath. A lot of contact inside. Foul on the floor. Who's that on? Uh-oh, that's on Schutt. That's her fourth. Coach King really wanting to get a sub in there, as that means Cora Schutt has got 4 fouls. Coming in is Brianna Stevens. So the Academy, through fouls and injury, starting to lose some players. Alyssa Peters, the freshman, steps up, hits a big 3, and the Cardinals are tied for their biggest lead of the game. Coach King doesn't like that one bit. He's going to take a timeout. Cardinals fans are on their feet cheering their team. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Cardinals will keep the same 5 on the floor. Kitchen is still on the bench. Whatever happened when she bounced off of Abby, She's still not back in the game. Whoops. Ball's tipped. Uh-oh, Academy's got a chance for a 2-on-1 here. Buller blocks it. These referees will allow a lot of contact. Alyssa up the floor. Kemper's able to get it. Alyssa had to save it. Pass was a little bit long. Weber drives inside, a lot of contact, puts it off the glass. Buller fights for the rebound and pulls it back in. You can feel the intensity for the Cardinals starting to ratchet up. Cardinals are playing for keeps here. Not sure what they were expecting this game. Megan comes in, takes some contact from Beasley, and will decide to pull back out. Kemper's wide open. She'll go ahead and hold it. She was looking for the high post for Megan. Buller comes across the corner, gets it, and gives it back to Kemper. Now to Macy up top. Macy over on the edge to Alyssa. Into Megan. Alyssa. Buller's wide open from the corner. That's the danger zone for any team to leave her open. She misses that shot. Kemper scrambling for it. Cardinals are trying to steal it away. Academy's got it, coming the other direction. Whoa, that was a travel. Oh my word, he's gonna call over and back, which will still give the ball to the Cardinals, but that was a clear travel. Either way, it's back in Cardinal hands. Cardinals with a 6-point lead. They've been unable to get over the hump. That's 6 points, the half a dozen has been the most the Cardinals have been able to pull away from the Academy. Academy's done a good job of slowing this game down. Megan meets up with Beasley. Now to Alyssa. Buller short corner, back to Peters. Across the way to post. Strain, head fake, back to Alyssa. High post for Megan. Megan, spin move, goes up. Contact from Beasley. They are allowing contact. I've said it before, they're allowing Buller and Beasley to go for those block shots. Macy almost gets the steal. In the scramble, the Academy gets an open three-point shot from Manstrick, but can't get it to fall. Strain, knifes in front, gets the rebound. Cardinals have it back in the half court. Peters into Weber. Weber to post. Post wide open. Shots in. Kemper's having a game, and we need it from the senior. That now means a 9-point lead for the Cardinals. Cardinals on the verge of blowing this one open. Couple of steals and transition buckets. Here might be coming one. Strain hauls in the deflection from Post and Peters, working together on the double team to get the ball away from the Academy. Macy's picked it up. Kemper will come and save her. Kemper into the high post for Megan. Megan's been working hard as the ball distributor from this offense in the high post. Megan, kick out to Kemper. Kemper going for another three. This one's off. Beasley is there, and Buller tries to take it away from Beasley. Buller will get called for the reach. That's only her second. Cardinals will stay in their full court defense. It's all pressure now. And that's what the pressure will do. Post and Strain doing their job and causing an error on Academy. McGowan, by the way, has come back in. So it's Buller, Post, Peters, McGowan, and Strain on the floor right now for the Cardinals. Coming into the last minute of the third quarter, Buller in the post. Kick out to McGowan. McGowan goes up. It gets blocked. Inside's Buller. Buller going up. Gets the shot to fall. Gets the foul. Abby will get the and one opportunity. Cardinals fans on their feet. Buller getting the chance to go to the line to add to the lead. The Cardinals have broken the double-digit barrier. They're up by 11 now with a chance to make it 12. Foul, by the way, goes against Wilkerson. Only her second. Only 3 fouls in the third quarter on the Academy. Buller hits it, and it's 12 points now. 35 points. Strain jumps a pass, just about gets it away from Miller. Miller screaming up the sideline. McGowan meets her, gets her to turn, and the Cardinals will set up in their half-court man-to-man. Beasley's off the floor right now. Long three-point shot, bounces around. Post is set up, she's got it. Macy's coming down the floor, trying to sneak behind the defense. Kemper will get it to her in the corner. Macy head fake. Back up top to McGowan. Back to Kemper. Cardinals will reset. 16 seconds left to go in the third. Cardinals trying to steal one more bucket before the end of the quarter. Macy's wide open in the corner. Head fake. Gets the defender flying past. 4 seconds left. Somebody's got to shoot. Gets tipped out of bounds. It'll have to be a catch and shoot here. Kemper lost the way to Alyssa. Alyssa hit one three-pointer. This one's close, but bounces hard off the back of the iron. Lady Cardinals with a run to end the third quarter, and they've pulled into a 12-point lead. We'll see if it's comfortable. The story of the third quarter, the Cardinals finally started to get some offense going. Defense started shutting down Academy opportunities. Kitchen going down was a huge loss for the Academy, and they have not found offensive production to match up with what they lost in her. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders, and we'll get you some stats. Stats for you, courtesy of the amazing and awesome Addison Hogg. Jada McGowan with 2 rebounds, 2 fouls, and a block. Kemper Post with 9 points, all from three-pointers, 3 rebounds, a foul, 3 steals, and an assist. Abby Buller with 6 points, a three-pointer, the bucket, and the free throw. A rebound, 2 fouls, and 2 blocks. Alyssa Peters, the big three-pointer, 2 rebounds. Macy Strain, 4 points, a rebound, 2 fouls, and steal. Megan Weber, 8 points, 2 of those free throws, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. Emily Estes, 5 points. 3 of those free throws, 4 rebounds, 3 fouls, and a block. Cardinals with a big third quarter. Academy in danger here. This game is for district championships. It is not an elimination game. Cardinals were district champs 2 years ago. Last year, they went to... Oh! McGowan's able to jump a pass. Gets it and puts it in. Cardinals... 14 points now the difference. Macy Strain jumps in front. Cardinals in transition. Buller to Post. Post takes the contact. Buller fighting for it. Academy comes away with the rebound. These Academy girls will fight for those rebounds. They do a great job on defense collapsing in. Oh boy, howdy, that was a travel. Referee saw the same thing that I did. He calls it, and it'll be Cardinals ball again. Everybody takes a breath. Academy fans hoping for one more big push. It'll be official timeout. We had a player tying their shoes. Beasley is not on the floor. Shutt is not on the floor. Kitchens is not on the floor. The 3 main players so far in the game not on the floor for the Academy. Coach King, don't know if he has enough bullets left in the holster to be able to combat what the Cardinals can do. Strain wide open, takes a pass from Buller. It's a miss. Buller fights for the rebound. Jolie Broom is there and ties her up. Position arrow stays with the white shirts. Cardinals, by the way, starting the fourth quarter. Well, it won't matter because we're at subs now. So a quick pull, Buller will go out. You've got Post who's taken the shot, misses it. Megan trying to tip that rebound, and she'll pick up a foul. Out on the floor in the white shirts. Let's try one more time. Jada McGowan, Kemper Post, Megan Weber, Macy Strain, and Alyssa Peters. 14-point lead for the Cardinals, their biggest of the game. Cardinals are on the run. Academy has not answered in a while. Cardinals are challenging everything right now. Tuning up that full court defense, and with a 14-point lead, they can start to take some risks and overplay some passes. All the pressure right now is on the Academy. Inside they go. Cardinals try to tip it, and we're going to get contact called. That's the lightest contact we've seen called. We'll see who gets called on. It'll be Kemper Post. So it looks like we're going to see things called a little tighter here in the fourth. Wilkerson does a great job of flashing through, but can't get the shot to fall. Kemper comes away with the rebound, ends up in Megan's hands. McGowan's got it on the edge to Kemper. Kemper to the backside wing for Macy, and then back to Kemper to reset. Cardinals have been using high post to distribute the ball and move things around, causing that 2-3 to have to collapse. It's been working fantastic. The guards for the top of that 2-3 are having to put in tremendous work trying to follow around the ball. Right now, the Cardinals could go to stall ball if they wanted to. Academy, not a quick team. Where they've made their money has been on the length and quickness, but not speed. And so the Cardinals can throw it away or throw it around, and these balls aren't even being challenged. McGowan will come back up top. Academy's going to go to a man-to-man. That's exactly what the Cardinals want to see. Macy right into the middle. Academy has to converge on her. Macy will hit that floater with a lot of consistency. This one's a miss. Academy will come the other way. Kemper jumps it, just about gets to it. Macy will tie it up. Defensive intensity all on the Cardinals side right now. Seniors will swap spots. Emily for Kemper. Buller's going to go ahead and come in, and Macy will get a break. Cardinals up by 14, under 6 left to go. Cardinals with 2 team fouls. Academy has not shown the ability to hit 3-pointers with consistency. They're going to try an inside attack with Beasley. And Beasley will go to the line shooting 2. She didn't get the shot up above the rim, but that was because of the contact on her arms. You'll notice Coach King does not have rebounders. Now, you don't need one for the first free throw. We'll see if King brings anybody in for the second. He's not going to. And so Beasley either makes this. Oh, that's interesting. Normally referees don't give you that amount of time to let people come in and get set, but okay. Beasley makes the second, and it's a 13-point difference, 37-24. Cardinals easily break the press. Buller gets the pass from McGowan. Easy shot for the Cardinals. You can tell the Academy is not a full court pressure type team. The Cardinals are, though. Emily knocks the ball away, but the Academy retains. And then Buller deflects the ball, and here come the Cardinals the opposite way. Megan in deep. Kick out to Estes. Estes open for the jumper. It's off, but Buller's flashing through. Saves it, gets it out to Megan Weber. Megan drives in. Huge contact from Beasley, but no contact that time. Enough for a whistle. So maybe the key with these refs is you don't stand still when somebody's coming in. If you're standing still, you'll get called for the block. So as long as you're moving, then no foul will get called. Estes out to McGowan. Cardinals running some 4 out right now and flashing people through. Megan to McGowan. Buller wide open for 3. Buller trying to salt this game away. It's a little bit long, but Alyssa Peters will get it. And right now, the Cardinals are out hustling. Cardinals will take a timeout. Here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Cardinals up 15. A lot of time left in the fourth. Academy does not show that they have the kind of skills or ability to score points in bunches. They're more of a grinded out team and a half-court team, and a 15-point lead might be too much. The Academy only averages about 34 points a game. Cardinals are already well above that. Alyssa gets it into a wide-open Emily Estes, and the Cardinals will pull back. Cardinals might go ahead and run some clock here. Buller and post flush through. They're running multiple people flushing right through the lane, really making this Academy team work. Academy has had to go to a man-to-man. Cardinals challenged them and showed them that they were not going to let them sit in that zone unless they were willing to just let the ball go. So Cardinals showed they were going to let time run if Academy's going to sit back in a zone. So now that Academy's in a man, you can see it there. They're completely confused. Cardinals aren't in any hurry here. We're under 4 now. and Estes will get rid of it. But before she does, she'll draw the foul. So Academy might have to go ahead and start fouling now. A couple of subs will come in. Academy's going to go a lot smaller. Wilkerson comes out. Beasley comes out. Coming in are Broom and Manschreck. So Academy going with a smaller lineup here. Estes gets the ball. She's in deep. She'll draw the foul on the shot. Cardinals were just waiting for that kind of opportunity. They've got too many people who can attack the bucket in this kind of offense. Academy just can't hang with the Cardinals players. That's going to be 5 on Shutt. That's a big loss. She had been the best defensive player on the outside for the Academy. And Shutt will be done for the day. In will come Brianna Stevens. Cardinals knocking on the door of 40. We'll see if Emily can give it to them, and she does. Senior scores another point. That gives her 6, and trying to add one more. She hits it. Cardinals up by 17 now. Cardinals closing the door on the hopes of a district title for the Academy. Down the floor it goes to Broom. Broom battling with Buller. And the Academy will set back up. Academy needs to hustle here. We'll see if they've got the ability to go for 3. If not, they're going to have to go for quick 2s. But the Cardinals have not allowed anything easy for this team. Kemper all over up top. Academy trying to get rid of it. Now a quick 3 is put up and missed. Kemper's got the rebound. Macy Strain is going to have an easy transition. Whoop, Macy almost mishandles it but saves it. Cardinals will run the offense here. Estes on the outside, over to Kemper. Estes, Cardinals using exactly what the Academy had run early in the game to get some buckets. Estes gets open for it, can't get the shot to fall. Strain will step up, draw contact. That'll be a 3rd foul on Macy, and the Academy will have to throw it in from half court. That gives the Cardinals a chance to reset their half court defense. Slows down the Academy, and that's a team that really does not need to be slowing things down. Under 3 minutes left, and the Cardinals sitting on a big lead. Out on the floor, looking to finish things off and help the Cardinals win a district title for the 2nd time in 3 years. You've got Macy Strain, Kemper Post, Emily Estes, Abby Buller, and Megan Weber. Cardinals just not allowing anything easy here. Academy is not a catch-and-shoot type 3-point team. Emily Estes jumps a pass. The senior is going to have a chance for 2 easy points. She heard some footsteps and missed the layup, but still, it eats some time off the clock. Strain and Post work together. Kemper gets behind the defense, and she'll put up a shot, draw contact from Miller, and Kemper will get the chance for 2 free throws. Now, Coach King pulls his rebounders out of free throw attempts. Coach Schmaltz will leave his bigs in. Emily and Megan will stay down there getting ready to try and get a follow just in case Kemper doesn't sink these. Kemper hits the first. Coach King will go big again. So Beasley and Wilkerson are back in. $19 points now after Kemper makes the free throws. Cardinals are going to win this and get some hardware in a moment. Coach King has to take a timeout before the Cardinals force the 10-second call. Even though it's 19 points, even though it's under 2 minutes, your Cardinals are just showing all the hustle that they started the game with. Almost forcing a 10-second call and showing the Academy what it means to be a district champ. Cardinals won district champs 2 years ago, went on to regionals, had a win over Frontier that was ranked, played an Arapahoe Butler team in that epic 5 overtime showdown, and won regional champs before going to area and falling in area to 2 teams that ended up going to state, Garber and Sealing being the eventual champion. Last year, the Cardinals were unable to win the district championship, losing a close game to the Texoma Lady Red Devils. Cardinals steal the inbounds pass, and everything's coming up roses for the Cardinals now. And the Academy looks resigned that things are going to end with them being district runner-ups. Cardinals steal another bucket. And then Kemper tips the inbounds pass, knocks it off Miller's leg. It goes out of bounds, and Cardinals will throw it in again. 95 seconds left, and the Cardinals up 21, still putting forth full effort. Into Buller. Buller with an easy two. Seniors working together, and the Cardinals sitting at 47 points now. Into Wilkerson. Miller trying to find an opening. The Cardinals defense now all over the Academy and showing the Academy a lesson or two in full court defense. Strain into Kemper. Kemper will have it up top right after this game. The second game will be the Turpin boys against the Academy boys. That game will be a second video. These two games will be separated, so you'll have to play the second video separately. Into Buller at the high post. Cardinals just running clock now. This game's over. Coach King's going to go ahead and bring in some backups. Estes in deep. Beasley will get the block. That'll let backups come in. Coach King is going to empty the bench. Coach Schmaltz will do the same. Cardinal top 7, giving the Academy all they want, picking up a big win here in Okeene. It'll be district championships here in a little over 45 seconds. Cardinal backups will finish things off against the Academy backups. Rebound goes to the Academy, and we'll see what second line players can do for these two teams, the youngsters who represent the future of these two programs. On the floor, by the way, for the Cardinals, you've got Morgan Rohrbaugh, Melanie Medina, Alexis Barrett, Valerie Ponce, and Marlene Hernandez. Shots up, it's a miss. Melanie Medina has the rebound. Melanie's going to go ahead and bring it down. Under 10 left to go. Cardinals in the victory clap. Marlene puts up a shot, and it's in. Cardinals put the cherry on top of the win and take the district title for the second time in 3 years. Gathering some more hardware for the program and getting another banner to hang up amidst all of the other ones in Shyrock Gym.
The Academy and Coach Brendan team will head to Cherokee, and they will play at 1 o'clock on next Thursday.
Cardinals will play in Cherokee on Thursday, most likely against the Texoma Lady Red Devils. That'll be a rematch from December. Texoma winning that game in Turpin. Cardinals at that point were missing a couple of players. Kemper Post was injured. Abby Buller had not played yet for this season. She was still getting things figured out after the knee injury. And the 3 seniors step forward to take the hardware. District plaque.
They'll play a familiar foe in Texoma, and they will play at 6 o'clock on that Thursday, February 15th. Texoma versus Turpin, 6 o'clock at Cherokee. The Academy will take on Cherokee at Cherokee on that Thursday at 1 o'clock. Good luck to both teams as they advance to the regional.
Whoops. Let's get this thing in focus. The girls aren't going to let the coaches out of that picture. Coach Schmaltz and Coach Strain were told by the seniors they had to join. There they are.